Good morning, Central Florida. JTmuscle here, your local realtor, and welcome back to the channel for another video. Hey, look what I got. So I upgraded my microphone because on these walks, I have to deal with a lot of lawnmowers, cars, just outside noise, and the audio and wind. And the audio quality has not been where I want it to be. So I'm gonna try this microphone here. It's a $180 microphone, so this thing better be better. So if the audio is better than the previous videos that I made, make sure you drop a like, leave a comment, let me know if it's better, and if it's worth the $180 microphone. But if it's still not to where I want it to be, because the whole point of me doing these videos on the walk is because being a fitness channel, I want to promote fitness and actively be doing fitness versus sitting at a desk and telling you how important it is to take and be active and working out. It kind of seems, counterintuitive to be like, hey, move while I sit. But I also want to make sure that the videos that you can get the information and not be distracted by things like wind, lawnmowers. And the other super annoying thing is that, I'm in Florida, but the iPhone will just shut down because it'll get too hot, like mid-video. It's like, awesome, thanks. So we're gonna see. So if the audio quality is good, then we'll take and we'll rock with this. I might actually, instead of putting it here, I think I'll put it on my hat. So I'm gonna do some testing on it. We'll see. I just got the microphone. I'm gonna do a full review on it, if I like it or not. But a lot of people that do fitness have this one because it's super lightweight and stays. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. I just want you to know, hopefully the audio is better. But what I want to talk about in this video is, so it's currently Thursday at the time I'm recording this video. And so we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's a car going by. Let's see how that sounds. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Father's Day's on Sunday. So I got 3 more days to bust my R's and try to drop. I'm not going to tell you what I weighed today, but I'm going to tell you this. It's the lowest I've been since high school. Like, this is by far the best shape, leanest I've been since high school. So I got 3 days and then weigh in on Sunday morning, take my after photo so I can do a nice comparison. And so I want to talk about what's going to happen after this challenge. So it doesn't stop after Sunday. I don't just go back to being fat. What's the plan for after Sunday? I'm still going to continue to make content, and we're just going to decide what we're going to do after. Cross the street here without getting ran over. One thing I do like about doing these like walking is there's so many like bloopers that happen. I got to make a whole video on that. But anyway, so I got 3 days, and then after, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's in my mind going to happen. Okay. So I'm hoping that come Sunday, I'm going to weigh 170 pounds, possibly 169 pounds, somewhere around there, but around 170. And then I should hopefully have visible abs. I'm also doing a water cut. If you've been following me on social, I've been posting about that. First time doing that. I plan on making a video for that, so make sure you're subscribed. I got a lot of content coming your way. But then afterwards, it's like, okay, what am I going to do once it's after Father's Day? Well, the whole goal, like I'm talking a year ago, was because I was still deciding if I wanted to stay low carb or if I wanted to just eat healthy, including carbs, because I've lost weight and built muscle and gotten fairly, like almost identical, but this time I'm a little bit leaner, doing it both ways. So I'm not going to say you cannot get a great physique by eating carbs, and I'm not going to say, like you could do it either way. There's pros and cons to each. I've been over that. So now the whole point was to take and drop all the fat, get lean, basically get a baseline. So it's like, okay, now I'm lean. Now I'm going to put on the muscle. right? So I've been obviously working out and trying to put on the muscle now because, that's going to be the end goal. But with some people, there's two ways you can attack it, right? Let's go this way. I'm trying to stay in the shade so my phone don't cut off. So there's two ways you can attack it, right? You can focus solely on building muscle, and over time, the fat will slowly take and, come off. And then as you add more muscle, it consumes more calories and you get leaner, and you can do it that way. But if your goal is to build muscle, you might want to be in a surplus, right? Well, or you can take and do what I'm doing is I want to take and get lean, get the abs, get super as shredded as I can get, right? And then kind of play around with some different things, like if I add 1 day of carbs, how does my physique change? If I take and go from doing, higher rep weights to maybe 6 to 8, but a little heavier, then because I don't have that huge layer of fat, I can visibly see muscle change and see what works. Everybody's body is different. So you can't just take what I say or anybody, any fitness person, what they say, because the body responds differently. So my theory is, let me get lean so I can see visible changes in fat and visible change in muscle size quickly, because I don't have this huge layer of fat. It's hard to really tell, if you're, let's say you're bulking and you're 20, 30 pounds, heavier than what you normally are. It's hard to tell if this 30-day workout program you did had any effect. Perfect example. I just thought of this. So I've been doing my 30 days of push-ups. It will be a lot easier to see, okay, I did 100 push-ups every day for 30 days. And this was the before and after when I'm lean. Because then you can see, okay, did he put muscle on? Did he not? If you're 20, 30 pounds overweight and you do 100 push-ups, you ain't gonna be able to tell. It's not gonna be that visible. So that's kind of my theory is, let me get down to a baseline, let me get lean, and then let me test different things. And I'm also has me excited because let me see, can I eat, a cheat meal here or there? Can I, include maybe on the days that I work out? Because a lot of times maybe I'll do a walk in the morning and then a workout later in the day. So if I take and if I have, and I'm not talking about going crazy, but let's say I want to do this big breakfast sandwich with egg, bacon, all the stuff I would normally eat. We got a lawnmower. Things that I would normally eat, but I put it on a bagel or an English muffin, something that just has some carbs into it. But then I work out later in the day. Does that affect? And I also want to get to the point where, so I don't plan on, this is my plan, I don't plan on walking around as lean as possible like I am, once I get down to where, and once I get down super lean, which may or may not be Father's Day, I may have to continue getting, losing even more weight to get where I want to be. But then once I get to, okay, this is the leanest I want to be, then my plan is to be within a 5-pound striking distance of that. So what I mean is, let's say, and I'm just putting numbers out here, so let's say 170 puts me lean, right? And I have exactly the physique that I want at 170. So then my goal will be to stay within 170 and 175. This way, if let's say I know I'm going to a pool party, I know I'm, going away for vacation or something, we're going to the beach for the weekend or something like that, I know I got 5 pounds. I want to know how long is it going to take me to get back to 170 and be within striking distance, right? So that's my goal. I'm not going to every day focus on staying as lean as possible, because I also want to take and enjoy life, and I want to experiment with doing some, additional carb refeeds instead of cheat meals. Let's call them carb refeeds, and see if that has an effect. And then by doing that, I can share with you guys the, my experiences, and maybe it'll help you to stick with your lifestyle or diet, and then you can continue on your fitness goals. So anyway, thanks so much for watching the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Drop a like on the video and let me know how the audio quality, if it's any better. If it's not, let me know. But I really want to know if this microphone is going to take and be better for you guys so that it's not so much of a distraction during these videos. If it is, then we just might be filming them in the JT office, because that may be our only option. I don't know. So anyway, have a great day. Do your push-ups, eat a steak, hit the like button,